Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Glad to have you guys here on Tuesday, the 4th of May, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. Now, you know what? The Royal Marines, they they got these new jet suits. Let's take a look. Let's get the chart started right here and take a look at what they're doing. Uh, Take a look at these pictures. Let me focus in the charts here a little bit. Get it on the picture. Uh, they're able to actually board ships. This is what they're using this technology for. They're jet suits. Now, we know in the civilians have been creating these jet suits for quite a while now, and there's been no really good practical use for them. But it seems like boarding ships is the perfect thing. These jet suits are perfect for boarding a ship quickly. They don't have to risk a big helicopter trying to fly in, and they're doing tests right now on boarding ships with these, and I guess the tests are being rather successful, them boarding ships with these flight suits. I guess I got to expand the picture a little bit on this one. So they're teaching them how to do it, and I guess they're going to have crews that are just going to be able to fly from one ship to the other ship with these jetpacks very quickly and very efficiently. They can move through the air very quickly and very efficiently. It's really novel to have them on one ship, a crew of Royal Marines with jetpacks, and be able to transfer across the ocean real quickly and land on the deck of the other ship very quickly and effectively with these jetpacks. I think it's a great idea myself. Anyway, let me expand the charts and let's take a look at what's happening in the markets today. I guess they're just doing the first tests on these jetpacks right now. Let's take a look at silver today. See what's happening with it. 26.86 today. It's down 4 cents, but it's kind of found a new range. You see this blue line here? That was 3 days ago. That was the old range. Now it's up in the new range. Doesn't seem to be falling from that new range. I'm kind of expecting it to kick in, and it to fall, but because it always does, they always knock the price back down. But we're going to have to wait and see if they do. Perhaps it won't today. Maybe this will be the start of something. Gold's up $1.10 today at $17.94. Let's take a look at cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency's $2.28 trillion. The Bitcoin dominance, it looks like 45.4%. And Bitcoin, is at 54,000. But there's other notable coins, especially Ethereum's been on a charge lately, Ethereum's been on a charge. Dogecoin, needless to say, has been on a supercharge. We're looking at XRP is doing good. It's in the green. Cardano, and I wanted to point out Litecoin. Litecoin has crossed the $300 boundary now. It's up above $300 per coin. Now, Litecoin and Bitcoin have a couple similarities. In these top coins, a coin that I refer to as a hoarder coin. It's a coin that meets the qualifications, and Litecoin meets the qualifications of a hoarder coin. It's got all the same thing as Bitcoin. Bitcoin is limited in supply. Litecoin's limited in supply. Litecoin has 4 times as many as Bitcoin. And Litecoin, it transfers faster because Bitcoin runs on something called SHA-256. Its time is 10 minutes between each square, but where they solve a block, each block time is like 10 minutes for Bitcoin. But it's much faster for Litecoin. I think it's 4 times faster, I think, or something like that. Anyway, it's much faster. It runs on script. Litecoin runs on script, which is a little bit different algorithm, hashing algorithm. Litecoin's a terrific coin, It's always maintained its position in the top coins. But there's a number of other good coins out there right now, in the top coins, but always stay close to the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the picture it like a circus. And they raise a circus tent. They always have what's called a center pole. Raise that center pole, pulls the rest of the tent up. Bitcoin is a center pole of all this big three-ring circus of coins out there. And so always stay as close as you can, within those top coins. Don't venture into coin like number 1,500, like thousands of coins out, like one of these. Even if it's really impressive, maybe the coin, if you get too far away from the center pole in your coin investments, you're risking, because a lot of these coins, are probably going to die. That are way far out, coins like number 453 or whatever, or coin number 842 on the coin list. Some of these coins are just going to disappear. Stick with your top coins. Probably if you're probably within the top 20, you're probably going to be okay. If you don't venture out too far. Anyway, let's take a look now at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's down over 300 points today, 33,804. I think this is kind of a temporary thing with the Dow going down right now, but I think we're in for maybe a crash, perhaps, in the next few months. Because what's going to happen is inflation, in about probably the next 3 months, inflation is really going to tick upwards. Big time. And I think that the price of gold and silver are going to continue to climb along with cryptocurrencies. The problem with this is this reflects on the dollar. And the Fed is very, very frightened of inflation. They're not frightened of deflation. And the reason why they're not frightened of deflation is they have the tool to fight deflation. Ben Bernanke said it best. He said, if deflation comes, he said, we will dump money from helicopters if we have to. Now, can you imagine what that would do to deflation? They got endless, they've already told everyone, Federal Chairman Powell has said we can print endless amounts of money. It's not a problem. So if deflation rears its ugly head, they can print endless amounts of money. But what's the result of printing endless amounts of money? Inflation. So they use deflation as a tool to help bring down inflation. But when the system becomes extremely over-leveraged like it is now, deflation is something you have to be very careful with, because it can run away very quickly. And it can cause a short circuit in the system. So right now they're caught between a rock and a hard place. They don't want to see this inflation because they can't control inflation. They're scared of inflation. Much more scared of it than they are deflation. But at the same time, they're risking a short-circuiting the system with deflation if they try to do anything about the inflation. So they're trapped. But they might try. If inflation starts to run away, because they're so scared of it, because they got nothing to fight it, except risking a short circuit by raising interest rates and stuff like that. They risk a short circuit of deflation. It's a very tricky situation for them here. But they might try. They might try to raise interest rates or tighten if they see inflation running away too fast in the next few months and the economy heating up too quickly. They'll be met with a very, very strong reaction from all the markets if they do that. So that's what we're kind of watching for. Got to keep our eye on what the Fed's going to do. Okay, let's take a look now at oil prices today. $65.45 on oil today. It's up 96 cents, or 1.49%. And now let's take a look at the MOVE Index. MOVE Index is going along, and it's down. That's a good sign that the credit markets are very stable right now. The fact that the MOVE Index is falling. In other words, that's reflecting stability in the credit markets. Okay, bonds and rates today. We're seeing bond yields falling today. This reflects towards stability. When you see bond yields dropping, today. So we're looking at the 10-year at 1.57 and the 30-year at 2.24. The bonds. Now let's take a look at the U.S. dollar index. Dollar's up today at 91.18. But now it's starting to turn a little bit. I mean, it went up all morning. Now it's turning. It's coming down just a little bit. Starting to come down a little bit now, the dollar. Thank you guys for listening to my show. Like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. And we'll catch you guys in the very next show. Bye-bye.